All right, I want to go over the remainder and factor theorem. The remainder and factor theorem are related. So essentially what the remainder theorem says is if you take the zero of what you're dividing by, so this is x minus 1, or 0 would be positive 1, or x equals 1. If I plug that into my function for all the x's, I will find out what the remainder would be if I actually divide it. Okay? And the factor theorem just says if you end up with 0, if you get an answer of 0, that means your remainder will be 0, and therefore this factor would be, or this binomial would be a factor. So x minus 1 would be a factor. So we're going to see if these are factors. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in for all my x's. Well, this would just be 5 minus 2 minus 4 plus 1. You do that, you do end up with 0. Since we get 0, that means our remainder will be 0. Therefore, x minus 1 is a factor. And by knowing that, next time we will then actually use x minus 1 to go ahead and find the rest of the factors. Just for kicks, let's go ahead and just do one other. So once again, you're finding the 0. This is x plus 3, so I'm going to plug negative 3 in, and I'm going to see if x plus 3 is a factor by plugging negative 3 in for all the x's. Well, I could probably figure out, since there are a lot of negatives and figure out negative numbers, this is probably not going to work out. Unfortunately, it doesn't. You get negative 140, so our remainder would have been negative 140, which means x plus 3 is not a factor. And that's it. That's the remainder. That's how the remainder and factor theorem work.